Hi everyone, I'm Diane.
Hi, Melissa.
And this is
I'm Sofia. Today we have Diana with us here.
Hello.
So welcome to our podcast, and we're glad you're here. And so just to begin with the first question, can you tell us...
Wait, we have to do the Bulgarian word of the day.
Oh my god.
And also,
Thank you for reminding us.
first, is it Diana or Diana?
Diana.
Okay.
Actually, but Diana is okay.
Okay, and
Yeah, so
Elisa will tell us the Bulgarian word of the day.
it's tenjera.
Tenjero.
Tenjera.
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 What does it mean?
Tangerines?
Pot. Pot for
a pot.
cooking.
Like a pot right here.
No, like a big pot for cooking a lot
Okay.
of stuff.
Tanjera.
Oh, tenjera.
Tenjera.
Oh, I like it because I feel like I would use it.
Right? Very useful word.
I need to know all kitchen related words.
You
Yeah.
get to get some private lessons.
Yeah. No, I have a teacher.
Alright, I'm
Okay.
fine. Okay, so please, if you can explain to us, like, what brought you here in Sofia? What is your story? And just a few things about it.
So actually it was last year in June when I received this job offer, and at the time I was unemployed. So, and we actually have to move back to the countryside from Budapest, and it was very hard. 3 months for me because I like living in the city. So when I received this job offer, I told my fiancé Balázs,
Yes, we interviewed Balázs.
So you're...
You don't know, right? I didn't tell you. It was a
Yeah,
surprise.
she wanted to surprise me. Okay. Thank you for the surprise. Now I feel unprepared, and I'm already prepared. So.
No worries. Now you know.
Now I know.
Yes, so I told him that, okay, listen, so I received this job offer, so what do you think? Do you want to move with me in Bulgaria? It's because we never been in Bulgaria before, and we actually thought about it to moving abroad, but we never thought of Bulgaria. It was not in the top of the list, but this is the job that I received, and he said that, okay, that actually sounds interesting, let's do it. And he was like very open-minded about it. And after that, I started the interviewing process and I got the job here. And I think that after the offer, 2 weeks we were here. So it was like a very quick moving.
Yeah, that's very fast.
Yes, and he had a job in Budapest. But because of the pandemic, he needed to move from home office, and they were like very nice with him. It's because the company let him work this extra 2 months that he gave his notice, and he worked it from here. And then like it was like 1 month, then he actually found a job here that he really loved. So it was like everything changed so quickly, but I really needed this because like these 3 months in the countryside with like very slow living, it's just really not for me. I like peace, I like quiet, but I also love the city and I love people. And
Me too, me too.
Yeah, me too. I like the city. So do you? So you're from Budapest or from the nearby city? I'm got a little bit.
No, I actually lived in many cities, many towns in Hungary. My hometown is near to the Slovakian border in the north side.
Nice.
But the last place that I lived, it was Budapest. I lived there for 2 years, so it was very nice.
Is this where you met your fiance?
No. We met at the university.
Oh, nice.
It was also in a different towns. It was not in Budapest. It was a place called Debrecen. And we met there in the first year, and we were friends actually in the beginning. Yeah,
Like always.
yeah, like always.
Is it like always?
It's a lot of cases. Yeah.
So, did you have the chance to look at some sightseeings, and how do you compare like Sofia to Budapest?
It is different. I remember the first time that we arrived here, and in the taxi actually, the first thing that came to my mind about Sofia is that it's so green, and this is still like
so
the
cool.
number one favorite things about Sofia to me, because in the countryside in Hungary it's also green, but Budapest not really. So this is something I always missed from Budapest, that there is not many park, and this is not actually too many even like trees. And here in Bulgaria there's so many parks, and even with this park, what does it call, the big one? The
Eurasian Park or the
South Park?
South
No,
Park?
not that one.
The Park of Freedom. Like
I think so, which is more like not really a park, it's more like a woods.
Borisova Gradina.
Yes, that's the one. So
Yeah,
for
we
me
call it
it's so
also,
interesting that
yeah.
it's like a woods or like a forest in the middle of
Yeah,
the
it's really
city.
nice there. I love
It
this
is.
part. Yeah, and also there the lilies there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
I
And
didn't see lilies. Where do you find them?
now it's there. Now it's cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of the nature, which places did you visit here that you enjoyed the most? As you say, you enjoy green.
Yeah. I really like the mountain.
Oh,
It's
nice.
because it's twice as big as the highest point in Hungary.
Oh.
And
Is it
now-
very low there? There's no mountains, no?
There are mountains, but like a 1,000 meter. And
So
here
where did you guys go?
we visit some places in the countryside, like Melnik. We went to Varna. We went to Plovdiv. We just try to
Yeah, Melnik, nice, right?
yeah.
This is the smallest city in Bulgaria. It's like very famous for the old style work.
Homes? Work?
No, I mean I don't know how to translate that. Zanaychi. It's like the smallest town. So did you enjoy there? Like or
Yeah, because there's like a colorful little houses there.
I've been there like when I was younger. Last time I've been there, a very nice one. And then what's the most thing that you liked in Varna?
In Varna, the sea, like
The sea,
obviously
right?
the sea.
Nice.
And we went there in March, and I really loved that like no tourists were there. So
Oh,
like
it was cold, right?
It wasn't that cold to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean in Varna in the winter probably is kind of like different than in the season. Not very crowded. Probably there's like the same stuff to see, and maybe it's like very nice to go to see some sightseeing places and not to get the attention of the everyday going to the sea and something like that. So probably is nice.
Yeah. And
March.
also I really enjoy the food there because I like seafood.
Seafood.
And, yes.
So is that the
love
food that you
Me
most?
too. I love seafood. I can't find it in Sofia.
There are some places.
Really?
Fresh ones.
There's also some places.
Yeah.
I know.
fresh
You
ones.
never
Yeah?
said to me that.
Yeah.
Okay, recommend her since you know more. You can recommend what is your favorite place here for seafood, and the other Diane here will take a note.
Yeah, it's Captain Cook. It's actually
Captain
not that
Cook.
far
Captain
away.
Cook, yeah.
It's the Marinella Hotel.
Marineo, yes.
Yeah, next to it. I think it's nice is because there's this like fridge or
Yeah.
something with the ice, and you can actually pick that which one
Yeah,
food you would
yeah.
like to eat.
Okay. I think I did hear it, but I didn't know it was a seafood place.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
It's mixed,
Captain
but
Cook,
you can.
and also there are others that I know as well. I'm not gonna make another advertisement here, but we can stick with Captain Cook.
Did you make it? What was the second
I
one you
mean,
said?
they should start paying us when we get famous. This is just.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. No, it's okay. Now we are saying everything.
No,
here.
people want recommendations.
Okay, so there is also what was it? Oh, okay, I know many, but they
Okay, we
just
can
pop
put
up.
it in the comments later.
Yeah. Well, the Greek restaurants are pretty good for fish,
Okay.
and there's some like fish and grill, but not bad.
Maybe I just don't feel completely
Porto di
satisfied.
Maltese.
I don't know.
And maybe the Japanese restaurants. I think that they are pretty good here.
Japanese restaurants, yeah.
Yeah, I really like here the
Japanese
food.
restaurants, they have some of them have really fresh fish, and it's pretty cool. What is your favorite fish though? Like
Favorite
yours?
seafood?
Seafood, yeah. What is your favorite?
It's salmon, and I like trout, but it's not seafood, but just still fish. And I like shrimp.
Favorite fish? Very interesting. It depends how it's cooked for me. So, how it's prepared, the taste is different.
I like sea bass, calamari as well, and shrimps. Yeah.
Do you fry all those things? The shrimps, do you eat it fried or do you eat it?
No, they cook it with saganaki, which is like with red tomato sauce.
Okay.
And also, my favorite thing is like the black midi shell.
Oyster.
Shells.
Not oyster, but like
Seashells.
Seashells, the black ones. Favorite one is with seashells with rice and all the seasonings that we use. There is one very nice place by the sea. It's a really good one. There's like plenty of seashells there.
Right. So Diana, do you miss any food from Hungary?
Yes, but not Hungarian food. So
Oh.
I like Hungarian foods, but it's very fatty and very like meat centered. But I really loved vegan food in Budapest
nice.
because there was like plenty of option. And there is a lot of things that you can like veganize.
I see. Nice.
And I really love that. And here, I think that like vegan culture is not really popular here.
We do have some vegan places.
But it's more like fast food things, like burgers.
I can recommend one. It's vegan vegetarian. It's called Café Parallel 43
Oh, okay.
by South Park.
Is there a huge community of vegans in Budapest?
Yeah,
I think yes. I've been vegan before I came here, but here it was a little bit difficult, so I needed to change it back. Plus, I miss the seafood. So
Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of Bulgarian music, do you like something here? Like, what is your opinion of that?
Actually, yes, there are some, but I don't know like anybody, any singer, any performer, any song's name, nothing. But whenever I go to like a taxi or something and there's a Bulgarian music and it's just so catchy.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
sometimes I like try to find those music and it's saved, but I can't recall that who is the artist. But yeah, it's because it sounds so, I don't know, it's catchy. I like it, even though I don't understand it.
And then like compared to the music in Hungary, is there any similarities you find, or
it's different? It's because with the Hungarian music I understand every word, so it's not just like how it sounds like, but what does it mean? Or
you just understand the melody, right?
Yes, and in Bulgaria it's because I don't understand it. I just truly can enjoy like the rhythm of it and like the beat of it, but not the meaning behind it. So it's different in this way, but in other way, yeah, of course, there are some similarities.
Yeah.
So what do you do here? Do you work here, or are you a student?
I work in the same company that I received the offer from. So I really find that place. I really like it.
Yeah. So you're still at the place that you got the offer?
Yes, in different position, but the same company.
You got a promotion?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
It's really cool.
A lot of people, they come here and it feels like they change jobs really quickly, or they just do different things than the first initial reason they came here. So it was very interesting to have the same position. Oh, got a promotion. So you're thinking long term here for Bulgaria?
Yes. I like it here. Of course, there are like some mixed feelings sometimes towards different things, but it's normal. I think that every expat has this feeling wherever they live. But yes, I'm thinking in long term because I really have a nice life here. I have a nice job, a nice apartment, and I like it here. Yeah.
Nice, that's really cool.
How does your fiance also like his job? Because I know I remember he was saying that it was very easy for him to find a job here, and so he just said, "Okay, let's go," and then he got a job really quickly.
Yes, but then he changed it because he was also like found during LinkedIn because of another job. He didn't want to change it, but it was a very good offer. So now he's mainly working with Americans from like home office. So, but he really liked that.
Cool.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how funny do you consider yourself?
Myself.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm funny. I don't think that so many people understand my humor. I'm not funny in like a popular or traditional way, but I think that those people who know me better understand my way of thinking and they find me funny. But
How about just to yourself? Just to yourself?
No, I don't think I am.
And then the other scale that Diane loves is like on the scale 1 of 10. What are your cooking skills?
My cooking, yeah, that's not good.
Okay, so we skip the question. Let's move on. So like, which sightseeings? I think we covered pretty much that, but like, do you have like favorite spot here in Sofia that you enjoy the most and you go often there, or sightseeing or a cafe or something like that?
Yeah, I really like the South Park.
South Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
nice.
really like just walking there. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, it's very nice there. There is like the circle one was really cool, right? And yeah, I like South Park. I mean, it's like somewhere that I've been so many times, so I pretty much know it by heart.
What I really like about Bulgaria is that how many like people are always in these parks.
Yeah, people
it's
enjoy
like,
going to the park.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think that Bulgarians in general like very much like to be outdoor.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is also something that was very interesting to me when I moved here. Because I went to a dinner to one of my friends, and when I walked home, and I told Balázs that because who called me that if I called a taxi or something, no, I just walked. So like, what did you do? Like just in the middle of the night, you were just walking? It's because it's not that safe in Budapest. And it was like I told him that okay, I actually walked through the NDK park, and it was full with like families and children,
and they stay
like,
until late, right?
Yes, and I really like that how safe it is.
It is indeed.
It's not like that you go on the park in night time and you will see a lot of like junkies or homeless people, because in Hungary and I think in many other European countries, it's like totally normal that you see more like shifty people during the night time, and here
there is in some other parks, but not NDK Park for sure.
Yeah. So basically, these are the center parks here. NDK Park and South Park, they're pretty much center. So
it's really
especially
nice.
NDK is like very safe in the night, I would say. But then, like, if you go outside of the center, maybe there's some like parts that are not that much safe. Here in the center is like.
I think I was surprised as well because when I first arrived, and when you Google, Bulgaria, there's not. They say it's not so safe. Yeah, and so when I arrived, we arrived from the bus station at 1 a.m. and we're like, oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? And then we were so scared, even of the taxi drivers, and we were so scared. And then maybe a week later, we're like, "It's so safe here." we're like, we can just walk around.
So they're just lying to test people to see if they'll dare to come. I guess
if they have the courage.
They have the courage to come here. When they come here, oh, surprise! It's not that unsafe here.
I mean, you should always, be aware, but definitely it's not like how I imagined it or how Google.
So in Korea, is it safe to live there? How do you?
Korea is probably in the top 10 of safest cities.
Yeah.
Well, Seoul anyway.
So
but yeah, I mean, people are drunk. I mean, if you're okay with drunk people, then it's safe.
Interesting point of view. We have also drunk people, but I don't know.
I mean, people are drinking till 7 a.m. So
yeah, here as well, but
yeah.
And
our restaurants are usually there's like a lot of 24-hour restaurants. So.
Yeah, you're better in that. We don't have that many 24 hours. So I guess in Korea, non-stop party,
Non-stop party.
Sounds fun.
So, but I really enjoy it here now. So. Let's just, I just need to focus on somehow being in Bulgaria and like learn Bulgarian. So Lisa doesn't nag me.
She needs to improve her Bulgarian,
Okay, so This is if you had the opportunity to invent a new ice cream flavor, what would it be?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Good job to your question. I'm very impressed here. Can I answer as well after that?
Please start because I got
Please
no
start.
idea and I
Okay,
just love
that's
ice
very
cream, so-
confusing now. Oh, wait.
You have something you're thinking of?
No, I was just bluffing, I guess. There is this verbena. It's like a very nice lemon-like taste of oil. So I think like this might be like
Lemon oil.
lemon oil, yeah. But like not the same, just like lemon. There's some other thing that I would like to have it, and then maybe I'll put some dark chocolate in it or something like that.
Oh,
So
Okay.
interesting.
And yours?
I don't know, I think that like every type of flavor is like already there, already invented. I don't know. I
Yeah,
love
she
ice cream. I like
surprise
every
her
type
with
of
this
it.
question here. So.
I feel like there should be more candy bars inside the ice creams, because I forgot. I just literally cannot remember the name, but in America they have in other countries they have they crush the candy bars that you like and then they put it mix it, you know, that mix with the ice cream.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel right. You can't think of the name. And I feel like this should already be in a tub of ice cream. But I
Now
don't
she
know
will
why.
make me want to crave ice cream. How bad is she? Seriously.
I feel like maybe there should be M&Ms in all ice cream flavors or like some other candy bar. Anyways, this is just I want to have like some surprise.
Really?
Like surprise ice cream. So there might be like fish ice cream
No
with seashells.
candy. Okay, so there's another one.
Okay, that's it. Seashells ice
If you
cream.
never had to eat one vegetable, what would it be? If you never had
again,
to,
sorry.
if you never had to eat one vegetable, what would it be?
If I've
Never had to eat one. So if it's okay to eat one, never see this vegetable again. What vegetable? So which vegetable do you hate, basically?
I like vegetables. I don't know. I don't like melon though, so I would be totally fine without
melon.
melon. Yeah.
I really like melon. But
Yeah, I like melon, but I had food poisoning from melon once. I almost died.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's harsh.
it was worse than COVID.
no way. I love green melon the most. They're more like juicy.
They're juicy. Yes. Okay, your question.
Basically, do you feel inspired in Sofia?
Inspired by nature, yes.
Yeah, and what inspires you the most, like the nature that surrounds you, and then do you feel like nature is like supporting you here or something like that?
Oh, maybe what is your favorite activity besides working here?
Besides working, I really like painting and writing. However, I haven't write for a long time now, but I just recently started again. Maybe
Did you-
it's because I get inspired, I don't know.
Did you paint and write in Budapest?
Yes, I started to paint actually during these 3 months that I mentioned. When I was unemployed, I was like, okay, it's something that I always wanted to try. And there are some like talented like hobby painters in my family, and I was always like felt pressure that they are talented. And,
Wow.
like, okay,
You
I
have
don't want
artists
to-
in the family,
but they're just in a hobby level. But yes,
but you have this talent.
I don't think it's genetic.
You don't think? I really don't think that is completely super genetic either. But
Then I always wanted to try it but I felt a little bit pressured. It's because they are good, like, okay, maybe I'm not, and I'm not, but I really like to do it because it just put all my focus on that activity. And when I was like writing more, it's a long-term process, so it's something that I need to think about. And when I'm painting, I don't really think about it, and it's like totally different mindset.
I really I was talking about my to my friend recently about how I feel like doing something creative here. How I feel like it's weird for me. The city makes me want to kind of to be creative.
Yeah, I think many people feel like that. That's very cool. I feel like
Yeah.
this is really cool. People should open their talents, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that it's like a balance between kind of it's a city, but there's a lot of nature, and so you don't really feel completely isolated.
Yeah.
But you still have like your space to work on stuff.
Yeah. So, if you were about to do some art, what would you do? Like, which are your favorite colors?
What's your subject? What do you paint?
Yeah.
I paint every time of it. I don't know. It just there is an image in my head that just pops out of nowhere, and like, okay, that I can't paint it, and I want to do it, and then it's going to be something completely different in the end. But
Do you have like a favorite color combination?
I really like bright colors.
Bright colors.
Yeah.
Nice.
Neon, like Elisa.
I had neon paintings, but it didn't really
yeah.
work out for me in a way that I planned, and it was a disaster
like
in the
neon.
end.
Oh,
So not neon painting.
no more
but-
neon.
no more neon. Which is interesting because I like more like artworks, which is more like pastel or a little bit like
Pastel.
more solid colors. But when I paint, I paint very colorful stuff. I don't know why. So I'm not always like the end results, and it's not always something that I would like to see it on my wall. It's just kind of
So you basically relax and get out the like if you have something in your mind, you just get it out on the sheet of paper, and you're actually relaxing this way. Something like that.
Yes, it's more like that. Yeah.
And what about the writing of? You write like poetry or some like short stuff?
I wrote everything actually.
Cool.
Like,
Did you get published something or not yet?
Not yet. Actually, I was 11 when I wrote my first book, and
This is really cool.
and I met with
you're
a
a
publisher, and the publisher actually asked me to send this because he thought that it would be like interesting for a younger audience to read something which is written by also a young person. But I said, no, I don't want to, because at that point I was already 16, and when I read it back, like, yes, it was like, I did it when I was 11, so of course it was pretty bad. And that's why I told him that, no, I'm not going to do that, but maybe one day. It just, I published more like articles, so smaller novels, like shorter novels, things like that. It's not published, but it's like published in some people's blogs and stuff like that.
Do you write in Hungarian?
And English.
Oh.
Yeah, both.
Oh, wow. It's very cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because sometimes I have got this writing block, and I just don't write anything for months, and then I just getting like very inspired by something, and I wrote like every day, like a week or two, and it depends on my mood.
Do you think you'll get married in Bulgaria?
I don't think so. No, I want to elope.
You want to elope?
Yes.
Isn't this part of the eloping process?
No, actually, I don't really have like some specific things in my mind at this point. But
We don't know with COVID. We don't know.
Nothing.
Yes.
You cannot plan nothing.
I don't want to plan anything ahead right now.
I think like we're in such a big game with this COVID. I don't know. It's very interesting, and we're just the players in the game.
I don't know. I think that it just brings out very different things from people. Like I was so stressed when this whole thing started because of the home office stuff. It's something that just requires a whole
Other
mindset and attitude. Yes, so it was very weird, and I know that that meeting with my friends like only online, it's also very different experience. But at this point I get used to it, especially with my Hungarian friends who are at home, and we just like chatting and stuff. It's a completely different thing that we got used to before the pandemic.
Where do you think would be the next destination after Bulgaria?
Like living or traveling?
Maybe living.
living. Oh, that's I don't know because it's going to be in the longer
Much
term,
later.
like a year later.
Mhm.
But probably somewhere like I really would like to live once in the Netherlands.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and also in the Alps, maybe in Austria or something.
In the Alps. In the Alps.
In the
In
Alps.
Austria and Netherlands, right?
Um,
Alps in the mountain, oh, that's very nice.
yeah. No, it's a completely different experience. I think. That
Yeah,
in
it's
the
Netherlands,
and
there's
the Alps.
flat area, and then in the Alps is like up in the mountains.
Yes,
so.
but for Netherlands it wouldn't be because of the nature.
Mhm.
I don't know why I like the idea of this whole place.
So,
Yeah.
what's the first thing you think about in the morning?
Coffee. Like truly, I don't smoke, I don't drink or anything, but coffee is my only addiction. Like, unfortunately, I'm trying to like moderate it, but
Yeah.
I really love coffee, and it just keeps me alive.
Just gives you like, okay. So you have a favorite coffee place here that you enjoy?
I'm not really fond of going out drinking coffee.
Ah, you
It's
made
more
it
like
yourself.
tea. Then I go out and
yeah.
having tea. But at home, I really like drink
Ah,
coffee.
okay, so you make your own coffee. at home.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nice.
last question.
Last question. So if you want to choose one favorite spot for mountain hiking in Bulgaria, what would be? Because you enjoy
Good.
nature.
Yes. That would be the Vitasha mountain.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very simple and
Yes. All right. So thank you very much for joining our podcast. It was really nice meeting you.
Thank you.
So thank you. Bye.
Bye.